buying a motorcycle? Should it be a friendly bike sa simula or should it be a pro level agad? So tune in, and without a further ado, let's go! For me guys, no, didiretsuhan ko na tong point na to. I want you all to be safe. I'm still rooting for you. And I want to know your thoughts always. And mas gusto kong tumagal yung pagsasama natin. So I will be biased by this time. I would highly encourage you to buy a starter bike. So here are some advantages when you buy a beginner-friendly motorcycle bike as a beginner. So first is the ease of handling. The advantage of this is that a beginner-friendly motorcycle is lighter than the pro level ones. These motorcycles are typically lighter and more beginner-friendly in terms of their handlings and their characteristics when we want it to maneuver. This helps our riders gain more confidence as the time passes by. Building confidence in doing the basic skills gives us an edge to do the hard things easier, one place at a time, without being overwhelmed when we are now ready for the upgrade. Now, when you think of it, the pro level bikes usually are much heavier, much more harder to handle, especially on high speeds, and they're more likely to wobble when you are at a speed around 100 and plus kilometers per hour. This could simply mean that having an easier choice gives us the pattern in our mind to be more confident as we go on with our lives and as we upgrade it into a higher CC level. Next is the lower power output. Although if we compare this to a higher CC bike, this simply means that if we try to gas it up and we are in a situation that we might be overwhelmed when we try to throttle it in, this could reduce the risk on any accidents or any harm that could take us. If we are on lower power output, mas minimal yung may bibigay na speed nito sa atin. We can also set our minds that this motorcycle is intended for day-to-day usage, city rides, or for simple errands. The power may be lowered, but I can surely say it could make our ride safer and easier. Handling too much power too soon could really lead us to overwhelmed feelings. And when we're overwhelmed, we are not clear on our decision makings. That could cause two accidents. And we don't want that to happen to you or to me. Third thing that is really a great advantage of buying a beginner-friendly bike is that beginner motorcycles are usually affordable, not just in price, but also in maintenance. Let's say you can buy a pro-level motorcycle, but are you also ready for its maintenance cost? And just to let you know, lower CC motorcycles like Honda RS125 just needs 0.8 to 1 liter of oil. And when you buy a higher CC motorcycle like a Kawasaki Ninja 400, which I think it runs around 3 to 4 liters of oil you need, let me ask you, are you also ready for its maintenance cost? The very main thing is that affordability of this bike is for us to have confidence in it. The day-to-day ride of it and the safety of it that we can have could really lead us to an upgrade. So yun nga guys, no, namatay yung ilaw. Now, if you think that a pro level bike is a good start as a starter, and then here are some disadvantages din naman of buying a beginner-friendly motorcycle. First and foremost, this motorcycle is limited. Beginner-friendly bikes are more likely limited in power and capabilities. It also is conditioned for safety and comfort. If you're looking for a convenient bike that would give us good speed and good amount of value, then I can say it's still a good one. But yes, if we're talking about performance, then we could really say that this motorcycle is not good for you. And if you're not that beginner already, this could lead us to outgrow our love for this, and it would likely want us to upgrade sooner than expected. Next is, it's gonna lack a lot of basic features. Features like traction control, ABS, or riding modes are most likely to have in a higher CC motorcycles. Most likely, 160cc motorcycles are slowly having those kind of features, such as the NMAX or the ADV or any other else that would likely to have an ABS feature. And the drawback of this is that we can have a chance na pwede tayong makulangan sa experience ng pagbili ng bike if we really want to intend this for more experience. Last but not the least is its resale value. Entry-level bikes, when used at a good promising years, could really lead us to a lower resale value. Compared to motorcycles that are more on the premium side, entry-level bikes or beginner-friendly bikes could really lead us to a lower and cheaper resale value because it is not intended for premium quality type of usage. This could lead us to drawbacks. Maybe there will be a chance na kukulangin yung pera natin pag gusto nating mag-upgrade for a higher cc motorcycle. Kasi nga, pag sinubukan mo tong ibenta yung motor mo, then the market for this is much more competitive compared sa value na itatry mong isisell. So, ang main question na dapat nating sagutin is, should a beginner jump into an advanced motorcycle right ahead? So for me, jumping straight into an advanced motorcycle as a beginner is generally not recommended. Advanced motorcycles often have higher power, requires more precise control, and can be less forgiving of mistakes, which increase the risk of new riders. Starting with beginner-friendly motorcycles would allow us, the new riders, to gradually build the skills, the confidence, and the authority when we try to maneuver the motorcycle and the power of it. It is usually better to master the basics on a more manageable motorcycle before considering an upgrade to something more advanced. So, it is more important for a rider to assess their skills, confidence, and their control on the motorcycle right before upgrading to a better or higher cc motorcycle. The question naman ngayon is that how will you know if you're ready to upgrade into higher cc bikes? First is comfort and control. Do you feel completely comfortable in control of your current motorcycle in various riding conditions, including tight turns, heavy traffic, and high speeds? If yes, you might be ready to handle the increased power and responsiveness of an advanced bike. If you're ready, then go. Why not, diba? Next naman is that, are you experienced in riding different scenarios? Have you gained enough experience riding on different types of roads and weather conditions? If you've confidently handled highway riding, city commuting, and possibly even some off-road, lalo na pag umuulan, then you might be ready for more advanced machine. Next is desire and performance. Are you finding that your current motorcycle no longer challenges you or meets your performance needs? Gusto mo na bang mas umangat? Lalo na pag meron tayong mga gustong i-overtake, meron tayong mga gustong i-try na speed levels para mas marating natin yung mga lugar ng mas mabilis? If your skills have outgrown the capabilities of your beginner bike and you crave for more power, speed, and advanced features, then this will be the right time for an upgrade. Final thoughts. It's usually better to master the basic on a more manageable motorcycle before considering an upgrade. Remember, there's no rush. Riding is about enjoying the journey as much as the destination. Ensure that you've developed your skills and confidence on a beginner-friendly motorcycle before moving up to something more powerful. Upgrading should enhance your riding experience, not overwhelm it. But at the end of the day, guys, it is your money pa din. Your money, your choice. And I'm just here to help you be more considerate by the power of a higher cc bike. Sabi nga nila, with great power comes with great responsibility. I'm just here to help you clarify and have more thoughts on buying motorcycle so that we could have a balance between what you really want and what your skills are at the moment para yung safety natin and yung day-to-day natin hindi mapunta sa aksidente that could lead us to an end. So shoutout tayo dito kay Alphaman113 and Moses Salazar. They have some thoughts about buying a brand new or second-hand motorcycles, which is advantage daw kapag nakabili tayo ng brand new, and yung mga repo daw ay there's a chance na mga kinuhanan nito ng mga pyesa tapos pinagbebenta. So guys, that's not impossible. That is very possible. So mag-ingat tayo pag meron tayong plano bumili ng repo. But at the same time, sabi naman ni Moses Salazar that most likely advisable sa second hand is that yung mga hindi pa nagalaw ang makina. Meron siyang nabiling motor na pristine condition. So congrats to you, sir. Ride safe sa'yo. But most likely, tsambahan na lang talaga pag second hand yung bibili nating motor. And shoutout to you, sir, Everyday Dose. Nag-comment siya dito sa automatic versus semi-automatic motorcycle. Sabi niya dito is that random niya ang maintenance cost ng semi-automatic at automatic within 5 to 10 years and 100 kilometers of odo na itinakbo ng motor. Dito masabi na mas marami talagang kailangang i-maintenance ang automatic sa semi-automatic. So, ang verdict niya is lamang si semi-automatic in the long run. Ayun guys, Thank you so much sa mga nag-comment sa inyo. So yun nga guys, no, if you're still here, I just want to thank you for listening and having your thoughts in here. If you're still here, I want you to do something for me. I want you to subscribe on my channel, like this video, make a comment down below. Ano yung mga thoughts mo na pwede natin may tulong sa community natin. And let's not forget, keep the grind, but keep it grounded. Ride safe, and see you on my next video.